I noticed that you guys are often stick together in a lot of shows. So tell us, is there any special relationship between you guys? How did you choose Andreas as your drum tech?
No, he chose me.
Caution hop, who is gonna spill the tea? Welcome guys, welcome back to the Night Talk. I'm your host of the day, COLBIE. So I wonder if everyone like me, when I was young, I think that those drummers are very cool, very cute. So I wanted to study for instrumental. Then I went to a music school. So I learned piano for a year. But then I couldn't stick more than a year because I think that it's very hard for me to practice every day. And it's very costly. So I decided to give up because I'm lazy. But back to the topic. Today we have invited two guys. And there's drummer. And they have playing drums for professionally more than 10 years. And they continue to do so. Let's welcome Arthur and Andreas!
Hello. How are you? Thank you for having me.
Wait, hello!
For having me.
Okay, so basically they are drummers and kindly introduce yourself to the audience.
Hi guys, I'm Arthur Kam. Been playing drums for more than 20 years professionally.
Hi everyone, my name is Andreas. I've been playing drum also. So I'm just graduated from UPM. I'm studying music. So now I'm a professional in drum, and I'm also a drum tech for Arthur Kam. Yeah.
Okay, so basically I have a very romantic question for both of you. Because actually I have stalked both of your IG stories and I noticed that you guys are often stick together in a lot of shows. So tell us, is there any special relationship between you guys?
Father and son?
Father and son.
Well, I guess we share a common passion for drumming. You know, so when two guys share the same passion and they get together, it's like you can talk drums till the cows come home, We can go on and on, talk about different topics and just share our love and our experiences with each other. And and that's the way we bond and we learn from each other, we grow.
How did you choose Andreas as your drum tech?
No, he chose me.
Ooh. So tell us.
So basically, from my point of view, is the first time when I saw Arthur is at JB that time. So that's my first time watching Arthur play.
When you are in high school.
Yeah, that's my, I think Form 2, I think.
I was a small little boy.
So after I graduate from my secondary school, I continue to further my study at UPN. Immediately after COVID recovery and after the lockdown and everything, they have a gig also at Team. That time with Arthur, Sylvia and Travis bassist. So that time is like after COVID, the first time I met Arthur. So I met Arthur like a fanboy lah. I asked
Fanboy.
Arthur,
Very
can I have your phone number? So from that time I already have Arthur's phone number. So I got Arthur another show, so Justin Timberlake with COLBIE. After my recital, I have another sem. The semester is for my internship semester. First of all, I want to thank God lah, because I don't know, I have the brave like just text Arthur like, Arthur, I want to tag for you for my intern. And then first Arthur replied me is like, actually I didn't tag any intern before.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you say you didn't tag any intern.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Yeah. so my heart already like, okay.
Kena rejected.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Like the internship with Arthur already 50% already hopeless already. So that is my time. So but then Arthur suddenly sent me another message. He said, I got a rehearsal for gig. If you want to come and sit in, it's okay. You can just sit in for the rehearsal. And then I said okay. So when the day of the rehearsal, Arthur text me, you want to come earlier? Like we can talk about internship. So that time actually I don't know. Is I'm like interning for Arthur soon or we are discussing something?
No, because like pretty much for me, like I mean, I'm busy doing my own thing, so it's like I didn't know how the internship thing would fit with you tagging me, just tagging for me. I don't know if like you would have really benefited anything from that or what. But I guess we tried to work it out and see, because I mean, like for me, most important thing is a person grows.
Yes.
Internship is a term used, but I think what's more important that is, will you grow from this? I mean, if you're not going to grow from this, then would you call it an internship to begin with? You know what I mean? So, because at that time I haven't taken like an internship student seriously in this context before, so I was like, okay, I know it's involving college and stuff, and I didn't want to be like a rip-off for him at that time, so I was like, let's talk about it and let's see, like, you know, like, will you like, is this in line with what your internship requirements are, you know?
You. So there's a very sweet stories about the fathers and sons. Okay, so let's take a break and we are going to talk about their stories and their experience about their drum life. So stay tuned.
Hey, McDonald's is here. What is happening? Tastes so good, it'll make you dance. Chicken's got to be McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
就这样吧，我们换一个方式呼吸和生活。那是你说的。
Welcome back to the night talk. So now we'll be playing our game session, which is yes or no. We'll be asking questions for our drummers and they will answer whether the answer is yes or no. Okay? So
Absolutely. No.
now the first question. Have you ever sacrificed your class or your personal time just for shows? Okay? 3, 2, 1. Yes, alright. Why is a yes for both of you? Why?
Okay, I'll go first. I mean, I played music since I was a kid. Obviously, my parents have been very supportive, and they did place a lot of importance in these opportunities as they saw a talent, they saw a gift in me, they saw the potential in me, and I guess for them, you know, it's for them to nurture. You do realize that in order to be good at something, there has to be sacrifices. And if you look at the lives of like some of the great, like not just musicians but you know athletes, you'll see that similar pattern that you know they didn't really lead the most normal school you know childhood lives, because a lot of their time was given to pursuing their craft respectfully in what they do. So I had opportunities that required me to like skip school. Of course, under my parents' supervision, and of course, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't just skip school for no reason, but whenever an opportunity arises and they felt that okay, this is good for you, then they would definitely make me skip school for you. But I mean, of course, I still had to like do my due diligence, try to catch up with whatever I need to catch up with my work, and still give it the weight. And you know, based on that season of my life, of still being a student.
Yeah, I agree with Arthur. So like, I faced this during when I studied at UPN also, because for me it's like, when you study, you only can play with a friend like only in your university. Because my school UPN actually quite small only, our community. So I only can play with a few of them only. So for me, it's play with other people. There's another opportunity. So sometimes when people recital, they clash with our study, my lecture. So I got no choice. For me, it's like I want to experience like playing with other people. So for me, sometimes I won't let go like that kind of opportunity. I will just like, that is my personal choice. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to our question 2. Have you ever heard the negative sounds that when you're choosing music as your study major or as your main job? 3, 2, 1. Yes and no. Yes. Tell us yes.
I start from the person who really close to me, my parents. So at first, they also like really, how to say, they worry about why I choose music, because they scared it's like, is it a hobby only, or maybe like
Sudden thought.
yeah, sudden thought. Like when you see people do music, you also want to do, you also want to follow like that. So like for them, maybe it really not really works on my career. So they worry about my future. But the only thing like that I can do is always like convince them that I really can work on this.
So your parents agree when you are taking a good result?
Yeah, they agree me to like, okay, since you already like work hard on it, so they think like you also will work hard on your music career like that. Yeah. How about you, Arthur?
Yes and no.
Maybe yes, I would say. I mean, like I've been thankful. I really am blessed that my family supports me in music, and you know that's because also they come from musical backgrounds, so they understand the nature of music. Yes, I mean whatever doubts that people have about music always does raise a question. I know we can't lie about that. I guess for me, I was always known to be associated with music ever since I was a kid. You know, so it's like seeing me and music, you could never really separate that away from me. You can't like really take me as like accountant or
Accountant Arthur.
or you know like
Engineering.
or like corporate Arthur and corporate. You know, I mean I was just known for
Music.
my
Yeah.
music back then, and it was pretty much a clear purpose for me that okay, this is the direction that you're gonna go. So yes, in that sense. No, in the sense where I mean, yeah, there are some people that were skeptical, like how are you gonna like survive and stuff doing that. You know, there's that side of people that is like, no, you must be a doctor. You know, you need to be a lawyer. So you know, I mean, I did think about all that, and you know, I started to break it down and ask certain questions like, do you value the title of doctor, lawyer, or the money that's attached to that? Because I think there is two different distinctions there. Because I mean, if you say lawyer and doctor, yes, there are some that make a lot of money, but there are also some that don't make that much money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, to be frank with you, sometimes even the yong tau foo seller in the kopitiam can make more than some of these guys.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really want to talk like money and figures, facts and figures,
Yeah.
you know, the yong tau foo seller can make more than some of the corporate guys too. You know, just because you wear a suit and all doesn't always justify what it is on the outside. I think there's one aspect to consider. I'm not trying to say like I make like a lot of money or what, you know what I mean? But I'm just trying to just bring this reality, you know, and just to really make sure that when we say stuff like that, I want you to be a doctor or what, you really know what you're really looking at. And of course, that is one thing. Another thing is financial stewardship is another thing. I mean, you could be a doctor making a lot of money, but if you have no financial stewardship, what does that make you at the end of the day? It doesn't make you anything. So I think we need to be clear of like, okay, I want my son to be a lawyer because a lawyer, or is it the money? If you say money attached, you know, there's so many ways in today's world to make money.
Yes.
Some people, even when they freelance, cumulatively they make more than the person that just holds that title. So I think we really need to really look into it properly and really see the difference between our financial stewardship and our career and the titles that, you know, the career calls. Because I think what I value more from that, more than career, is purpose. Your purpose is not your career. Career is a small part of your purpose. Your purpose is big, and your purpose covers so much more than just your career, and how you choose to manage that is to me is more important. So yes and no. So I mean, obviously, like, you know, for me in music, I found my purpose. You know, I have a lot of so much to do in the music industry, whether it's helping people, whether it's, you know, doing certain shows, programs, playing for whoever, you know, I need to play for or what. There's so much in that too, you know. I mean, obviously, if you want to talk about in the area of finances, you know, the risk appetite is really open, up to you. Some people want more, you can go ahead.
Yeah.
You know, some people are good. You see, your talent is one thing, but also, you know, your ability to like survive financially is another thing too. Some people are very good in talent-wise, but some of them are really bad when it comes to the financial stewardship of what they do.
Yeah.
Some people are not so good in their craft, but they are good at making money out of it, capitalizing on it. You know what I mean? So, you know, you have different people with different strengths. So I would say in today's world, it's like, you know, some people are just good at finding money, so they can play music, but at the same time they got other side like things going on, whether it's teaching or they got side businesses or they have other side hustles that eventually help them to still survive. So I mean, you have the doctor that probably got retrenched too, so what's the difference, you know what I mean? In that situation, like let's say an event like COVID hits, not just the musicians are affected, but some of the corporate people, whether you're a doctor, lawyer, you could be affected too. So I won't really like generalize and say like, oh, you know, I mean, like if you're a musician you can't make money, because I have seen musicians make money too. I've seen those that also don't make money, you know, depending on how they steward their lives and their career and how they choose to manage all of that. So yes and no.
I got a lecture class now, guys, because I'm also study arts, which I study in broadcast. And then we also heard a lot of sources saying that doing broadcast no money one, no income one. What? Why? Okay, now I got the answer already. Okay, guys. Okay, listen Okay, now taking a small break and come back later. We'll have our game session. Alright, thank you.
Hey, grab me one too.
Excuse me.
Sorry, I have a boyfriend. Yes. Yes. Arthur Kam, I know. Yeah, he's Jackie Chan, right? No lah, he's Jackie Chong.
Excuse me.
哎，听不懂，讲华语。Yes. Yes, last time he performed at our campus.
After we have a show on upcoming November, do you have anything wanted to shout out?
Don't forget to support Arthur Kam Trio. Shout out to Arthur Kam Trio.
Welcome back to the night talk. So now we will be going to playing a game, as they will have to choose the song name and we will be playing the song. So the loser will have punishment that they can only using one drumstick to do their jobs. Alright, okay, so now let's play the song.
Oh, I know already. Many grab.
Maybe grab what?
Grab food lah.
Next question.
Yeah. So Arthur will be taking the punishment.
This song is
I
in the competition.
I hardly listen to Benny Grab. I mean, I didn't know the boom 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 that song.
Okay, so Arthur will be taking the punishment.
This song is in the competition lah.
Okay. Welcome back, guys. Look at after finish one hand chops. Woo! Okay, fans plus one. Okay. Okay, now we'll be going on to an Instagram Q&A session. So the first question is Mr. K said he wanted to choose music as his major study, but his parent is very disagree and don't want him to choose. What did you guys advise for this case?
I think it's more similar to me. Most, yeah. Because from what I said just now in the first session, that for me it's like you need to be serious, like you need to prove to your parents lah. Because you need to understand that maybe they are from different of generation. For them it's like music is just
Hobby.
yeah, hobby. So like you just need to like keep the passion, what you like and what you want to do. But at the same time, yeah, sometimes you need to discuss with your parents. If you really want to do music, you need to prove that. For me, is that yeah.
Yeah, I think you're the best person to answer that. Because I mean, like for me, fortunately my parents they were musicians. They are musicians, so they obviously saw it, and I was brought up to look at it differently. So yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't know. Like, I mean, my parents have always supported my musical decision, so I've never faced like any form of like objection in that area. So I may not be the best person to say, but I mean, I do understand the concerns of most. Well, I mean, let's put it this way: every parent means well for their kids. You know, they always want the best for their kids. So obviously, there is the concern of whether can my kids survive. So I think, I mean, obviously, first realizing that your parents love you and they want the best for you.
Very good. Talk to your parents. Okay. Okay, we go to the question 2, which from Miss A, and she said that he has been working in this music industry for some years, but it's still less opportunity for her to showing up. Means that her job is very less. The opportunity to show is very less. So how can she get opportunities?
I think opportunities really come from you meeting people and people knowing who you are. Like, you know, how would I know how good he plays if he doesn't show himself? So I think the first step is getting yourself exposed, meeting people, going for, that would mean whether it means going for events, going for jam sessions, basically anywhere where you can meet the community of people doing the same thing that you do, and also an area where you know that most of the people are where these opportunities come from. You know, just getting to know people, not because you want something from them, but just getting, you know, acquainted with them, and from there you know, you start to see opportunities start to come in, you know. And of course, when you get an opportunity to play. So what my mother always tell me is like, people call you up to play, you just play, don't ask questions, play only. Why? Because you don't know who is watching you in the crowd. You don't know who is watching you, so. And that comes to stewardship of how you steward your gift. Okay, when somebody calls you up to play, go play. Don't make a big fuss out of it. Basically, that was what my mom was trying to tell me, like as a kid, like, you know, if people call you up to play, just play. You know, but this, like, no, just play. That's it. You know, and you don't know who will recognize you. Some of the greatest opportunity comes from these unknown situations where you least expect. You know, opportunities don't come always in the form of the greatest, biggest show where there's like 10,000 people. And you know, sometimes no, opportunity doesn't always come that way. It can mean the little things. So basically, steward your gift, you know. Yeah, just be flexible, and music is a passion. So as long as you know you're holding your instrument, you know what, that's where your passion should arise and come out and resonate. So whether it's in a big stage or a small place or what, whether it's in front of 5 people, the passion should not be affected, you know, and the love for music should not be affected.
I understand. It's very motivation after hearing our brother Arthur and sharing his personal experience, right? Alright guys, here come to the end of our talk show. We are very happy to invite both very cute brothers to our shows, alright? Okay, see you next week. We'll be coming back next week, okay? Thank you Arthur, thank you Andreas. Bye.